Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponents back.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. Leone is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in this? Into the box now, Tony Caruso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Caruso.
In the air out toward right field. Fleming will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Frank Fleming.
Come on now, what's that right here?
First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Ryan Lamar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
Go hard.
No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Lewis Quinn, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fleming at second with 2 down. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. De La Cruz ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the. Striding into the box, Juan Carrillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Fleming.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first.
Get there.
And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Ryan Lamar. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Lewis Quinn will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Stepping up now, Richie Landis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a dive, but he's back. Fleming stands at first with one out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Carrillo ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ryan Lamar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
Hit well on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no run. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
First for the victorious Bulls.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pacheco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now in the box, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Here we go.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Drive it.
The 1-1 lifted the other way to left center. Caruso is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now, Willie Mann23's. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Willie Mann23's.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Fleming. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Let's fly.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Caruso is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Frank Fleming. Here's the first pitch to him. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
pitch and drive it.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Pacheco on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Settling in now, Hank Kuhn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Fleming ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Fleming.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
Right, hold on right here.
Throw. And he is in at third safely. So the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Man, they say good baseball is contagious, and so is bad baseball, apparently.
Now
4 errors for them now.
baseman.
If they win this thing, it will definitely be despite their gloves.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. So a big spot here and stepping in, Ryan Lamar. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Samuel Pacheco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Samuel Pacheco.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Fleming is after it. He's through first and hustling for second.
No runner, no runner. Cut, hold.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So stepping in, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Frank Fleming.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
He set the payoff pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Standing in, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fleming.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. McGill is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Pierre Farron. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Striding in once again, Tommy McGill. He singled his last time up.
Tommy McGill.
Heading out toward shallow right. Fleming is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Frank Fleming, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Richie Landis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
2-2, here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The batter, number 10.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Landis. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Pitch is popped up. Farron has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour. At the plate, Juan Carrillo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Carrillo.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now batting, Frank Fleming. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in, Richie Landis. He's been held in check in the series. Just 1 for 12 coming in. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Here you go. Let it go.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Ryan Lamar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Lamar.
He's set, the payoff pitch.
Dig.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Ready now, Darius Halpern comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming is going to get there.
Relay.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. Ready for another chance. Frank Fleming. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Drive it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, attaboy. Nice side right there.
0-1, no strike.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A ball and a strike.
Come on, big guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey,
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Richie Landis. He drew a walk his first time up. Runner back safely.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Now at the plate, Tony Caruso. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Fleming. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2. Ready for another shot now. Darryl Nava, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
Hey, let her rip.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Beat it out. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in now, Frank Fleming. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Fleming.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Esteban De La Cruz looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. That's popped up. And that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Farron has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Richard Park gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season.
Yeah. Just a Sunday, this is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like Dreidels. Ooh. I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
That's why I graduated with just minimal effort. Let the shucks to me with just receive better from the king of Bedford. That's what Biggie told me. Let the sense. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescence, but I'm blessed with. Yeah. Carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Low-key should be pinned in the... Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known for finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of forest. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. Ooh. If he was whacking, you came up with some paper. He's still lame. Live by find a G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the hustler, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. And look good for my partners who low-key pitching around, and those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pockets fatter now. My mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh, swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us, got the heart of Spartacus. Treat out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between fake bar, D-bar, and C-bar. So the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping, but when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my... I just think different. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was whacking, you came up with some paper. He's still lame. Live by find a G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main looking at my neck, ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. Job so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. She just popped it. You wanna see how the vet feel? PG on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was hardin'. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. Job so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my Phantom.
You say you sticking to the script, say that poppin' at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of minor league baseball ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. The Shuckers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Peter Theophanopoulos is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Hang on. Ball 4. Take the base.
Striding in, Frank Fleming is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, keep it rolling. Here you go.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Oliver is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these.
Striding forward now, Gary Leggett, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Leggett.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fleming going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Rodney Oliver. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Heads up, wall, wall.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fleming.
Carney is over to take a look at it. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1 and 2.
Time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back.
Here we go.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A ball and a strike. Horn stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Hey, no one better, huh?
So striding forward now Frank Fleming.
Frank Fleming.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Inside.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. The game's future. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Fleming.
Hey, stay back.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball.
Batting 6, the catcher, Marcel DeWitt.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2. Nope.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Frank Fleming. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Robeson comes up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Felipe Pinheiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Get your cuts.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Lamar. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-2. Runner goes. Hit in the air out to center field. Oliver has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for the Shuckers.
Leading off the inning, Rodney Oliver. And they'll need him to get something going here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fleming is there, 1 away. Digging in, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder.
Hey, let's go.
Frank.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Into the box now, Frank Fleming earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
All right, 1 time right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, you're pitch.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Lamar.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A bouncer to the left side.
Right there, right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Mississippi's out in front, 6-0. Stepping into the box, Mark Branch. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Braves, 6 runs.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Frank Fleming.
Ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 27 homers and nearly 100 RBIs as he sits here at 99.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Cortez is over to take a look at it. Beard features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the home team leads it 7-4. Gilberto Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
And if you're looking for where this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Striding into the box, Frank Fleming. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Skied into straightaway right. Leggett is under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
3-0 now.
Hey, good luck, huh?
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Leggett waits on it. And he brings it in on the warning track. Into the box now, Reed Carney, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. And now hold everything here. Digging in the switch hitter, Gary Leggett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Fleming retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Antonio Pineda is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. Maraville scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Noble has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Branch. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Lofted in the air out to right field. Fleming giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings.
Hey, have a look.
Stepping up now, Frank Fleming. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
Comes set, the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Clutch up for us.
0-2. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss at one in the
dirt.
Stand
up right here. Stand
and
up.
The throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. And stepping in, Dennis Fernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Dennis Fernandez.
The 0-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Fleming on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hey, now
stepping into the box, Frank Fleming trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Right here. Clutch up, drive him in for us.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Mississippi rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Wright gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Fleming going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
No runner, cut it.
And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Play ball. Out.
Now in the box, Kevin Ramiro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fleming is right there as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fleming has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Lays off 2-2 now. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Here we go.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk because he might steal a base on you, but you want to groove it.
Meanwhile, now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Fleming leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Stand up,
Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at one apiece. So much of this game is situational.
Come on, big guy.
Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, let her rip here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. In now, Frank Fleming. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Here now is Ryan Lamar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The center fielder, Ryan Lamar.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Alvarez.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cecil Comstock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cecil Comstock.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Rip it up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wilson is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Belliard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Relay, hit me, relay.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time. And
5-2 the final score tonight. Mississippi took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this coming to the plate now, Abe Wilson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the... Settling in now, Derek Dietrich. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Dietrich.
The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Fleming has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. And with that, here's a look at... Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fleming.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. To his left, Wilson. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of... So stepping in, Tommy Swift. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here to waste it up. Standing in, Steve Conrad. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is in the air out to right field. Fleming has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Wilson. And quickly, there's one down to lead off. Striding in once again, now Frank Fleming.
The right fielder, Frank Fleming.
Attaboy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
And this is an all-familiar sight.
Ready to take his hacks again, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arias has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin.
This is in the air out to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
6 runs, 11 hits.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Frank.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ryan Burr has been summoned.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And we'll see how he does in this one.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different... The ball in the gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Fleming will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Frank Fleming, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2 balls and a strike. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Backhanded to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Richie Landis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fleming leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
The 3-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Arias coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming.
All right, let's go now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wilson fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Steve
batting.
Conrad. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Conrad.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Derek Dietrich.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half. Now batting, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Landis. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Ryan Lamar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Ready on 1 and 2. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still one big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
He's set.
Pick up the ball, stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
Misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Fernando Perez.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things. So striding in, Frank Fleming. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit sharply on the ground. Wilson over to his left, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. 4-0 to score tonight. Mississippi took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The Stars up to into the box. Frank Fleming for the series. He's 3 for 12.
Frank Fleming.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1 and 3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Richie Landis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Second, Fleming at first, 1 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dietrich is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Prince Birch. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in.
first.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Swift moves over, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. At the plate, Tommy Swift. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tommy Swift.
High and deep to straightaway right. Fleming looking up.
1-1-1.
Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid.
Ready now Frank Fleming. Right, he drew a walk his first time up.
Fleming.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Let it rip one time. Need you
Travis right on at first. Nobody out.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
A shot down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey, let's go now. One time. One time.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Ball three.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Let's go right here.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. Digging in now, Richie Landis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Come on, big guy.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over.
Steal!
Hey, here we go.
Hey, come on.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. Tommy Swift will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and no one will get this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a curveball misses inside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So here now is the pitcher, Jordan Kern. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jordan Kern.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Fleming has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half.
Come on now, get your
ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. McRae, 23 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a slider. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One ball.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Drive it.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
This is in the air out to right field. Swift has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Lookouts wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, don't get hurt, turn around and throw it in reverse, let me see how you work, you boys dirt, Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket, go berserk, turn around and throw it in reverse, DB11 is a verse, it goes skirt, keep up. Drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. run straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper, pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Throw, don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get close from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket, this is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay!
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Throw, don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk.
Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, it's postseason action. Frank Cortez, the right-hander out of... So digging in now, Abe Wilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wilson.
Now the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Fleming is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Frank Fleming.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Let's go right here.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Horn is off of first with 2 away.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Get your pitch, huh? Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Ready with the 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
2-2. Here it is. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. Now at the plate, Armando Arias.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
You down now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Standing in, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fleming.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The center fielder. Ryan.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Lamar. He reached on a single in his first try. Runners going. Popped up. Dietrich over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Lookouts lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Braves, the right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fleming.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Swift is there. He's got it 1 away. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Colby Allard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
What's the play ball? He's out. He's finished.
So striding forward now, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fleming.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ramos, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Wait for a good one, huh?
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ready once again, Frank Liriano. He singled his last time up. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, let's go now 1 time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Full count still. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Lamar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground. Stand up right here. Stand up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game. Coming to the plate now, Prince Birch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Belliard is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Fernando Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fernando Perez.
0-1 pitch on its way.
All right, hang on, right
Wilson
there.
Trying to get there, and behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire this. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Pulled toward right center field. Fleming is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Ain't no one better. Need you right here.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Belliard has a beat on it. 1 out. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Frank Liriano, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lifted in the air to right field. Fleming giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well,
Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never so, but I was able.
Needing 3 straight wins to remain alive in a postseason series, this manager tries to focus his team on today's task.
To me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's a big one. Game 3 between the Mississippi Braves and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Odrisamer Despaigne gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Play ball. Ball 4. Hit your base.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now.
Here you go. Let it fly.
All right, come on now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Belliard is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Horn at second with 2 down. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time. Now that's
Let's go. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Becerra has a play. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch of as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Becerra. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Frank Fleming.
Now batting, right fielder.
The pitch.
Fleming.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 0-2 home. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Belliard moves over. 2 gone. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Arias is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dietrich.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our tops.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake.
Another major career threshold is being crossed by a young player who continues to defy the odds. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets.
Let's play ball.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Frank Fleming.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Ball one.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Right here. Need ya.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Julio Teheran, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back. Third inning, no score to this point. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Backward out and missed. Here's the throw. And he is in there. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
Ender.
The 3-1 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is trying to pick things up where he left off. Frank Fleming, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Here's the 2-1 home. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh, now?
Let's go now. 1 time.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll dive back in.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nimmo is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nino.
Tapped out in front of home.
Blanco.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Flowers.
Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Now to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Swing and a liner.
Find the ball.
Oh, and he botches it.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Barehanded at his ankles. What a play.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got grip on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a dog, no. I just might call demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fleming
has a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Come on, baby, you're up, you're up, you're up.
In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in for Houston, A.J. Reed.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, A.J. Reed.
Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming has a beat on it, 2 down.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. They can compete with.
Now in the box, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Right here.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, like a can up there,
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the...
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Fleming has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the... Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Fleming racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jose.
Now here's the pitch.
Altuve.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping in, Frank Fleming.
The Braves, the right fielder, Frank.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fleming going back. 1-run score. And this will bounce over the wall out there. Digging in, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the 7-4 the final finish today. Atlanta crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping. afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Washington Nationals and... In now, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Let her rip. One time.
Fleming.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Francisco Cervelli would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch, see through.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto has it in his tracks. And that's the third out. Braves strand one. They trail this one 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fleming ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with a star. I know, no.
So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Fleming.
Come on, sitting on something right
Looking
here.
to minimize the damage here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will... Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Fleming. He's got it 1 away. In now for Washington, Charles Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Charles
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming on the move. He's there and records the first out. Settling in now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Dozier has it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll... It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result...
Nah, L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been through, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I was saying and they still from them. Like, from them, man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. When you up, I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. When you up, I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert, that's just by that De Niro. Fuck with a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 and 6 figures on the creek. Cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. I ain't had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, right ahead about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a who wish he was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Ain't no said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give a about rapper, what's happening. A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who they in this on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Not it won't be the same. For rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. The bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed. I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Try my last shit. The whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye and Owen. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hov. I hope to hear from Guru.
Yeah, let's take it back to 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone the track. Turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone the track. Yeah, yeah, hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Holler to the
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Atlanta Braves.
Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettit, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and break.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil.
At third, the second baseman, number 6.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So stepping in, Johan Camargo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
There's ball 4. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His career line against Wheeler. He's 0 for 4. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Sean Newcomb.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up.
Now a pickoff play at second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
He's going.
Now both runners on the move. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw won't get him. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out of the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
Get a good one up there, huh?
The 0-1 offering. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Alonso. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Braves lead this one 1. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hey, come on, big dog.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Frank Fleming, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung it 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Here we go now.
The 1-2
one time.
Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Francisco Cervelli will come on. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Mets used a nice 5th inning to take.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them elks, it's time to see who be realer. Unloaded, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my world. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning.
Get there.
After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Gohara. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Stepping up to the plate,
now
Frank Fleming.
Right fielder, Frank Fleming.
Oh, sit on something
First
right
offering
here,
on its way. Yeah. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Fleming is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out to right field. Fleming is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Frank Fleming 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Frank Fleming.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Comes set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, like the can up there, huh?
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Hey, see it. Rip it.
Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning. At the plate, Frank Fleming is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make...
Striding in once again, Frank Fleming looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
You got 2 balls.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
To 2-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hey, come on, baby.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Number 55, Rafi.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Glenn Horton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick. He's got to take the chance to get to third.
To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Adam Duvall, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been here's Jed Jerko now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jed Jerko.
Come on now, here we go.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. Jesse Biddle gets the W on the mound. And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Now batting, right fielder, Frank Fleming.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Better clutch up right here.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Hold up
Hit out
right
toward
here.
Second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's A.J. Minter comes on from the pen. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 4th.